I ain't gonna lie, man. Cheap setup today, man. Even the Razer Kraken's not working right now. You know, so on the laptop and shit. We ready to get straight to it. 10 cheap cars that go over 150 miles per hour. You know what I'm saying? I done heard crazy car stories all over from niggas with cars thinking that their car could do this, that, and the third. Niggas see 160 on the dash and their car could hit that. It probably, no, it can't hit that. You know what I'm saying? Most likely cannot hit that shit. You know what I'm saying? I done heard crazy shit. My boy DJ was like, yeah, niggas in the charge of Daytona, crazy jump. He's like, y'all going like 260 in that bitch. What? Bro, cap, bro. You know, so it just be so funny. But these are 10 cars that actually do go 150.
Fast cars
Let me
are
turn it up.
always expensive as hell. Dude, get out of here. You know what? We here at Ideal, well, we have a cure for what ails you, me, and everyone else. Because we're coming at you with 10 hot cars for under 10,000 bucks. That's fast enough to impress your next ex-girlfriend for sure. And starting with a car that, let's be honest, going fast is the only reason you'd consider buying one. The infamous Audi S4. So you're probably asking, why is it infamous? Hey guys, real quick, since we're talking about cheap cars, there's a pretty good chance they're gonna throw some codes. And that's where today's sponsor, Fixed, saves the day. Well, because there's one thing Audi is known for more than anything else. They like to break. And I got the bigger brother of the Audi S4, the R8, and let me tell you, it's a handful and very temperamental. But that rally pedigree can make up for a lot of flaws. The minute that you step behind the wheel of the M3 competitor known as the S4, you will be able to justify spending all the money in your pocket to keep it on the road.
Are you sure about that?
And then take out a loan to pay for the extra stuff that goes wrong. Because this video is all about speed.
I ain't never had no phone shit. What number you got?
So, how fast are we talking? 155 miles per hour. That's actually a number you're gonna see a lot because a lot of these cars are limited to 155. But I can tell you from experience that all it takes is a little bit of persuading the ECU. You can hit 170 without much trouble. Yeehaw, baby. And that's pretty damn good for a car you can pick up for 6 grand all day long. We found this one with just
Or Audi S4 can hit 170 if you switch the code or something about like 6K.
just over 100K on the clock with the drop top that's waiting for you to pick it up. Next up, let's go from a Spirit German touring car to some good old American V8 muscle, masquerading as a luxury touring car. It's called the Chrysler 300, but not just any 300. The 300C with the 5.7 liter Hemi, which is really a freaking sweet engine.
I was looking for
And it's that sweet, sweet Hemi that motivates this barge from a standstill to 60 miles per hour in under 5 seconds. That's really fast. That's a sleeper. That's what makes me like it even more. But what makes it stunning is that when you hit 60, you can just keep your right foot pegged going all the way to 155 miles per hour. Just like the Audi, and well, pretty much every vehicle we talk about on this list, it doesn't take much to go beyond that, all for under 10 grand. And before we get into something that's more reliable than the Audi, but less in your face than the Chrysler, I want you to hit that little like button if you're enjoying this video so far. Just give it a tap once, not twice. But if you do hit it twice, hit it 3 times because, well, really let us know that you don't like it. Because if this video gets 10,000...
back out of it like that, like how I just did. I'm going to go down right here, right to this little like button. It's a little different on mobile, so I got to tap that bitch in the bottom right. So tap it right there. But you know what I'm saying? Boom, press that. I like this. Just like that. See, I want to do this too. But I ain't gonna lie, Ideal, you ain't with me over here. Yeah, I can't do that way yet, coach. You know what I'm saying?
1,176 likes. We're gonna do version 2, the cheapest cars that go over 200 miles per hour. So give it a tap and let's talk about the BMW E39. See if it's for you. Because the 540i is a great looking muscle car. Yeah, I said it. See, the 540 is more than just the legendary M5's little brother. It's got a beautiful German V8 under the hood that cranks out nearly 300 horses. and propels this luxury four-door all the way up to its electronically limited speed limit of 155. But unlike the Chrysler, the 5 Series can handle the curvy parts too. And since this world's round instead of flat, it's kind of a good thing. Wait, it is round, not flat, right? Right, yes. This beautiful German V8 is bolted to...
What y'all think about that? Like the earth being flat? Like, what do you mean by that? I ain't gonna lie, I feel like that the whole thing, like I feel like the issue is not that either side has a point. I think both sides just want to be right for no reason. And first of all, we both could be wrong. Shit, this motherfucker be a square. I don't know. I'm just chatting. You know what I'm saying? But like, who the fuck cares? People have their own philosophy, bro. Who the fuck cares? End of the day, you want to be right for something that you don't know. That's worse than sports talk, my nigga. I ain't gonna lie. Scientific evidence, my ass, nigga. These scientists be wrong so goddamn much. You can't figure something out. Like, you can't set the track for something in a universe that you don't know. Like, as science is basically prediction. Like, you can't predict something off a basis of something that you don't know, because you can always go wrong if it's not in your control. You know what I'm saying? So like, I don't know. Motherfucker could be flat shit. I don't know what y'all mean by it's flat. I don't know what y'all niggas really mean by this shit is a circle. Yeah, I don't know what y'all really mean by it. If it's just a sphere. Shit, brother. This shit. We in this bitch. You know what I'm saying? I think from outer space shit to another country, another creature shit, we might just be a fucking meal. Like what? I don't know, man.
One of the best handling fibers of all time, which is pretty damn good for a car that you can find sitting on a lot for $8,000 all day.
300 for that and 2,000 for this, way too expensive. But today I'm gonna show you guys how to get all this stuff for a lot cheaper.
Bro, first of all, this nigga, shout out to you for a honey ad. Yes, I know they're paying you good as hell. Hey, bro, but how the fuck this nigga has a sponsorship and ads? You're paying double the bills. Includes paper promotion.
But for some of you, I know four doors is not your style. And well, I got good news. There's still one cheap sports car, and it's the crowd favorite 350Z. Ooh. Now the sound of the VQ engine is, well, an acquired taste.
Shit, don't block
Fart or trumpet. Let me know what you think in the comments. But no one can deny that it is fast and a ton of fun to drive. Unlike a lot of the other cars on this list though, the 350Z is good for more than just scaring the crap out of your passengers in the scare chair. It's the perfect car to start drifting, autocrossing, or club racing. So it truly has the DNA of an ideal car. And yes, you can still...
And you know what I'm saying, like, just like Japan, you know what I'm saying, them niggas they train way different. Like, their whole philosophy to their shit is way different than us in the United States. So, like, when these niggas fighting, these niggas focus on being smaller and more acrobatic shit and, like, balance and shit like that. All different types of athleticism that we don't even focus on. Reaction time and shit like that, they really keen into shit like that. Whereas that we don't do that, but it's still possible. You know what I'm saying? So, like, their cars, whole lot smaller, compact in certain places with a lot of power, drifting and shit, a lot of balance. You know what I'm saying? I think that's interesting. You know what I'm saying? You got American muscle cars, Dodge, shit, get left. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of these other ones is because, like, similar to American fashion, how we, what we like. You know what I'm saying?
You'll find them in okay condition for under 10 grand. We found this one for just under 8, but get one while you can because the drift tax and everything else is making them continue to go up in value. And by now we've hit
that drifting looked crazy on that bitch.
Japan,
I'm intrigued.
America, Germany. What about our friends in the UK? Well, they've got Jaguar, and this is a refined feline. It's called the XJR. It is beautiful, like the mom next door beautiful. Packing a wonderful supercharged V8 under the mile-long hood, and I don't know if I would actually call it fast per se, but it will go 155 miles per hour, but it takes a while to get there. The thing is, you won't find a more comfortable car to hit those speeds and costs as little as a used Jag. Here's one for 7 grand, which is really tempting. Just be aware, like Audi, Jag has a real reliability problem. So I hope that you and your mechanic have a great relationship because this fine feline will probably be hanging out in your mechanic's garage for sleepovers a little bit more than you would like. Moving on. People are still snoring for whatever reason on the SN95 Mustang GTs, so we can't help but recommend one. Mustangs just kind of I don't know, sometimes they feel a little uninspiring since they're so common. But the modular V8 under the hood is really great machinery. For the money, it's hard to find a faster car. I mean, just look, here's one for 7,500 bucks. That's a two-door.
Hey, look, bro. Would I hate a '03 Mustang? That's the year I was born and shit. Shit, with a V8 in that bitch, shit, clean, good condition. I just, that's the only thing. That's why I'm about to get a new car, because I'm not trying to. I'll just be buying that bitch, taking a risk. I ain't taking no more risk with cars. I want that bitch, you know what I'm saying? In good ass condition. I ain't gonna lie. '01. Shit,
Coupe that's gonna run forever and absolutely will hit that 155 mile per hour, especially if you're willing to wrench on it a bit. These are quickly becoming the cheap drag racing car of our era, so you better believe that they can get up to speed in a hurry. Speaking of legendary American V8s, Chevy has something to rebuttal with. And even the now ancient C4 Corvette can leave with the quickness. Here's the thing, straight up, the C5 Corvette, it's a better Corvette. It really is. But the C4, well, it's still fast. People just don't really think of it when discussing quick cars because it just didn't do well versus its Japanese rivals like the 300Z Corvette killer. And really, that just speaks to the greatness of the Z, because the fourth generation of Chevy's flagship car will go 160 miles per hour without much effort. And here's the thing, while we did find one that
today you'll make around
basically what he's saying, this nigga's find a 92 hatchback coupe.
But on every moment.
You're not buying that bitch for under 10.
that's super clean for 8,500 bucks. If you look a little bit harder, you can find them for even 5 grand. And that is a ton.
Wait, I can get a 92 Corvette for 5 grand? That sounds like some shit my nigga Lonnie would tell me to do. And work that bitch up. You know what I'm saying? Cause 92, shit. It's 11 years before I was born. Shit, so I'm 18, so that's 29. Shit, 21 years, that bitch would be 50 years old.
Ton of car for not very much cash. And you won't be blown away by the interior because there's not many creature comforts in 80s sports cars. And they're gonna need work. So, if you wanna go fast but don't ever wanna turn a wrench, well, you get a Lexus. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is how you can tell that I need to take my own advice. I don't own a Lexus, even though they are expertly engineered, they last forever, and are more luxurious.
They last forever? I didn't know that.
Than their German rivals. I just wish the R8 didn't need any work. Guess I should have just gotten a Lexus. But which Lexus should I have gotten? Well, the one with the V8, of course.
Yeah.
Now, because we're keeping the budget under 10K, personally, I like the GS430 for looks. But flagship LS series is so iconic. I can't help but say that you shouldn't be like me and you should buy an LS430. Like everything on this list, it'll hit 155 and you can find them every day for under 10 grand. But, and there's always a but for every seat, an LS, it's not gonna stand out in a crowd. And if you want to stand out in a crowd, and I do, I have a phenomenal option for you. It's called the SVX, or
Subaru. Be interesting.
Alcione, if you fancy. And it's the Subaru that everyone forgot about. Let's take a trip back to the 90s. We had the RX-7, the 300ZX, and the Mark IV Supra, all fighting for dominance. Subaru, though, decided they wanted a piece of that. So they built the fighter jet-inspired SVX, which has a great engine and is shaped like a supercar, especially if you close one eye and squint with the other a little bit. It's decently fast, has Subaru's legendary all-wheel drive system. On paper, it is awesome. And the only thing that hurts it, and it hurts it quite a bit, is that you can only get it in an Auto Tragic. I just can't imagine nowadays a modern company making a flagship sports car and only making it with an auto. Oh. Hey Toyota, really screwed up that BMW. I mean, Toyota Supra, whatever. And that's probably because time just sort of forgot about it. They're cheap, and here's a really nice
Wait, so what you're saying, the issue is that it doesn't have a manual transmission? Cause me personally, man, I ain't doing all that shit that y'all niggas was doing. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna be blissing my shit. I'm gonna be with a blunt in my mouth. You know what I'm saying? Cruising through, slide through, nigga, slide. You know what I'm saying? So that bitch, that shit look beautiful. I ain't gonna lie. They got the little nitros on there. Vroom vroom.
Nice clean one. But make sure that you shop around because there's a lot of people that don't know what they have and they just want to get rid of their old weird sports car. Wait,
Yeah,
wait,
do
you guys hear that? It sounds like a honorable mention, baby. Oh, I love my life. And what are we mentioning today? It's the Volkswagen Golf GTI, which is basically like your new best, fast, fun, practical daily friend that you can get for under 10 grand. Honestly, I have nothing but praise for the Golf. They are oh so fun to drive. So it begs the question, why does it only deserve the honorable mention? Because, well, this video is about cars that can hit a $150. The mighty Golf GTI falls just short. The top speed clocked at 146. Yeah, 4 miles per hour short. Still, very impressive. For under 10 grand, definitely an ideal purchase. And all right, dudes and dudettes, the moment that you've all been waiting for. This is the final car on our list, and it is straight up one of my favorite sedans ever. It's the Mercedes-Benz S550. There's not really a lot that you can say about Mercedes that hasn't already been said by every motor journalist on earth. It's world-class comfortable, the power is more than adequate, the legacy of Mercedes makes a statement about you as a person, and it states, I made it. Well, you made it, since you'll buy this car.
Yeah.
Maybe me too. It also says, this car will depreciate a whole hell of a lot. New, these cars were worth over 100K. Now, they're just under 10K. And that's 90%.
I should get one of these bitches.
% off of sticker price for a car that will easily hit 170 miles per hour. Do it all sticker.
I had some research, y'all. My bad. Y'all could click off the video. You know what I'm saying? But hold the fuck up. Damn! Oh, so he not lying. Y'all see that shit? Hey, that's one right here, just 11K. But this is, you know what I'm saying? This is just, you know what I'm saying? Damn. I'm just saying, though, my go. I'm just saying. Now, I ain't gonna lie. Inflation in the car market is definitely going up. Shit. These bitches gonna be back at 20K eventually. I'm telling you. For sure. Shit, I ain't gonna lie. That be got the little V8 with the 400 horsepower. Fuck a Charger. I'm getting me a Benz, nigga. I'm gonna black that bitch out. Fuck. That shit wouldn't be bad, bro. He told me he got 5.3 seconds and 0 to 60. That shit can hit 170 mud. 170
price for a car that will easily hit 170 miles per hour. Do it all day long. Rumor is actually, since Mercedes is famous for underreporting their performance specs, a well cared for S550 will tickle 200 miles per hour. Yeah, really damn fast.
What? 200.
For S550 will tickle 200 miles per hour. Yeah, really damn fast, especially for a car that any mere mortal can just go buy. So, what's your favorite car on this list?
Nah, nigga. Any nigga with about 10 to 20K in excess money can't just buy this shit. Who do you think niggas are? Bro, niggas live in poverty, man. And there's some people that couldn't even dare touch a stack in their... Bro, what? Come on, bro. You just said niggas, just any mere mortal could just. What? I mean, shit, I guess, nigga. I mean, you say anything is possible, shit, yeah, nigga. That shit shouldn't have been saying in the video for this vehicle, my nigga. I ain't gonna lie. But I see, like, cause, no. You know what I'm saying? So, like, you go 170 in this V, shit. Yeah, not everybody can get this bitch. But it's a lot more accessible than a Hellcat that can go 170. Or 200, just like this shit, depending on which one. But this one, shit, 170, 200.
What'd you think about this video? Let us know in the comments below, and if you enjoyed it, hit that like button for sure. We gotta get to over 10,000 so we can drop another banger.
0-60 in 5.3 seconds, so, you know what I'm saying? Hey, you got a sub out me, my man, you know what I'm saying? Hey, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and we out this bitch, man. We out, nigga.